This is a tutorial how to crochet this pocket shawl with fringe. I'm using to crochet this pocket shawl, I'm using weight 4 medium yarn, and crochet hook is 5.5 millimeters. I have also a written pattern, and the link is just below in description, and also here is a free pattern that you can check for any additional detail. For any additional detail you can get on blog, and the link is just below this tutorial, or you can get a written pattern with a lot of pictures. So to start, we'll crochet, we chain 200 plus 1, make a slip knot, and chain 200 plus 1. Once we have the chain, we skip 2 chains into a third, make a half double crochet, and then go into each chain with half double crochet stitch. So just yarn over, go into the chain, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 3 loops. Continue the entire row with half double crochet. Once you finish the row, chain 2, turn your work. We'll work half double crochet into the back loop, so we'll insert into the second half double crochet into a back loop, and then into each half double crochet. Go into each stitch, half double crochet, back loop, so we insert into that middle here, so continue to the end. Once finished, chain 2, turn your work, and we'll continue exactly same the third row as well, with half double crochet into a back loop and go into a second half double crochet previous row, and we'll crochet like this 6 rows into a back loop with half double crochet. I finished 6 half double crochet rows. Now chain 2, turn your work. So row 7 of this pocket shawl will crochet double crochet into, we start into a second half double crochet, and then into each stitch we'll go with 1 double crochet. And again, there is a written pattern. You can check the written pattern, and also free pattern with for any additional detail. You can check those, and the link is in our description. Continue to the end with all double crochet. Next row, chain 2, turn your work, and for this pocket shawl we also crochet my next row with all double crochet. Go into the second double crochet to make double crochet and to have one double crochet into each previous row's double crochet. Continue with all double crochet. Finish the row and then chain 2, turn your work. So now we'll work crossed over double crochet stitch, and we'll work the second as a front post. So we have chain 2. We'll go skip this, and into the third double crochet we'll make double crochet. So we skip one and make a double crochet. So now we'll work the second double crochet as a front post double crochet. So yarn over, we'll go into the second, we work third, we'll go back into previous double crochet that we skipped, this stitch we skipped, so we'll go into that double crochet and wrap around like this, yarn over, pull, and just make double crochet. So the second is second double crochet, we work as a front post. We'll go skip, make a double crochet. So we come back now with the second double crochet into that double crochet. Okay, so we skip, make double crochet, now yarn over, and we'll come back into the previous double crochet, wrap it, that post, and make a double crochet. And we'll continue with this stitch to the end. Skip, double crochet, yarn over, wrap it around, and make front post crossed double crochet. We worked into this, skip, double crochet, yarn over, come back into this, that stitch that we skipped, and make front post cross double crochet. We'll continue to the end, skip, double crochet, worked into this, skip, double crochet, and now we'll work front post crossed over double crochet. Continue to the end. So I'm finishing the row. And you should have even number of stitches, and then finish with double crochet into a last stitch. And again, there is a written pattern. You can get a written pattern or check a free patterns on blog. Next row for this pocket shawl, chain 2, turn your work. So now we'll work double crochet. We skip the first double crochet that crossed over double crochet. We go into the next, make a double crochet, and now we'll come back into the stitch we skipped. So we want to work into these crossed over double crochet stitches. Those are separate. Make sure you do not work one into this, one into that. Should work into that pair of 2. So those are 2 and 2 separate, okay? So we'll come back into the skipped stitch from behind. We'll go behind that stitch, double crochet, and insert into the stitch just like this, and then make a double crochet. Skip, we worked into this, we skip that and make a double crochet. And now we'll come back into the stitch we skipped. We go behind that double crochet and then insert from a front and make a crossed over double crochet. And we'll continue like this the entire row. Skip, double crochet. Yarn over, go into the stitch that we skipped and make a double crochet. And continue. Oops. Skip, double crochet. Then come back into the stitch skipped and make a double crochet. One more time. Continue to the end. And then my last stitches and then we finish the row with double crochet. Now we chain 2 and turn the work. So our next row will work front post double crochet. So we'll work into the first front post double crochet into the first half crossed over double crochet. So we'll wrap around that stitch, that post, and make a double crochet, front post double crochet. Now we'll go into the next crossed over stitch and make double crochet, just double crochet, regular double crochet. Now we'll go into the next crossed over stitch and make post, front post. So we'll insert around, not into the stitch, but around that crossed over double crochet, kind of a wrap around, and make double crochet. And then next we'll go with regular double crochet, inserting into a stitch, and continue like this the entire row. We'll go with front post double crochet, and then just regular double crochet. So it is important to insert into the first previous row crossed over double crochet into the first one. We'll go with post, front post double crochet, and then into the second we'll make just a regular double crochet. We'll continue like this, front post double crochet and a regular double crochet. Front post double crochet, and now we'll go with a regular double crochet. Continue, front post double crochet, now we'll go with regular double crochet. Continue to the end. So my last stitch, double crochet. I had front post double crochet and then finish with double crochet into my last stitch. So now we'll crochet chain 2, turn your work, and we'll crochet 3 double crochet rows before starting that repeat, pattern repeat. So turn your work, insert into the second double crochet, and go with double crochet the entire row, and we'll crochet 3 double crochet rows, and then start row 9, repeat. Continue with 3 rows double crochet rows. my last stitch, and this is the third double crochet row. Now chain 2 and turn your work, and now we'll repeat row 9. So pattern repeats with row 9, and I have a timetable in a description, so you can go to that row 9 repeat and start working on that pattern repeat. So we'll go skip as we already did, row 9 repeat, double crochet, and we'll come back with front post crossed double crochet stitch. Skip, double crochet, and come back with front post cross double crochet. So and again, just go, if you need the directions, you can go into that timetable and click on the row 9 repeat. So I have the pattern that repeat, I have 5 times. So after those half double crochet stitches, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 times. And after that row where I crochet post stitch, double crochet, and front post, I have 1 double crochet row, and then after that I continue with my half double crochet 6 rows. So I have my row where I crochet front post double crochet, and then double crochet, front post double crochet, and double crochet. I came back with double crochet, and now I will crochet half double crochets row into back loop. So chain 2, turn your work, and we'll go into the second double crochet back loop and make half double crochet. Just as we started, we finish this pocket shawl with 6 half double crochet rows, inserting into a back loop, half double crochet. So just have 6 half double crochet rows into back loop, same as we started, and then just fasten off, and we'll work on pockets. Okay, so 6 rows into back loop, half double crochet. For the pockets, chain 26 plus 1, so total 27 chains. Once you have 27, skip 2 chains into the third, make a double crochet, and we'll go with double crochet into each chain. Continue to the end. Next row, chain 2, turn your work, and we'll go with double crochet into the second double crochet and into each double crochet. So continue the entire row with all double crochet. My last double crochet, or before last, 2 more. So now we chain 2, turn your work, and we'll work skip, we'll work double crochet, and now yarn over, and we'll come back into the stitch, into that post, and we'll work crossed over double crochet, front post, crossed over double crochet. So we'll come back into that second double crochet and make front post crossed over double crochet. So same as we did for the shawl, skip and double crochet. Now come back into the stitch that we skipped, wrapping around that double crochet, skip and make double crochet, and we'll come back into the stitch we skipped, into that post, front post, crossed over double crochet. Repeat to the end, skip, double crochet, and come back, continue like this to the end. We finish the row with double crochet into the last stitch. Chain 2, turn your work, now we'll work double crochet, cross over double crochet, so we skip 1 into the next, and then come back into the stitch that we skipped from behind, so the pattern just repeats. And we make that double crochet, skip, double crochet, and then come back into the stitch we skipped from behind, just like this, skip, double crochet, Continue like this to the end. So we'll finish the row with double crochet. Now chain 2, turn your work, and now we'll crochet front post double crochet, and then we'll go with regular double crochet into the next stitch and repeat front post double crochet, and then just irregular double crochet. Front post, and a double crochet. Repeat. And we'll finish with double crochet into the last stitch. Next row, chain 2 and turn your work and go with double crochet into second double crochet, and we'll continue with double crochet into each stitch. Row 7, chain 2, turn your work, and this also is double crochet row, so double crochet into each stitch. So I have 2 double crochet rows, and this is row 8, chain 2, turn your work, and this row is also double crochet. Crochet all double crochet stitches into each double crochet. So we have 3 double crochet rows. Now chain 2, turn your work, and now we repeat row 3. So we skip, go with double crochet, and we'll come back into post with front post crossed double crochet. This is exactly as row 3, and then repeat row 4 and repeat row 5. So we skip, double crochet, and we'll come back with front post crossover double crochet. So repeat row 3, 4 and 5. So I repeated rows 3, 4 and 5, and now I'll crochet 3 rows all double crochet, chain 2, turn your work, and 3 rows all double crochet, 1 double crochet into each stitch, 3 rows, and then fasten off, and the pocket will be complete. So again, 3 double crochet rows, and then just fasten off, and it will be complete. So once you complete the pocket, sew them on this pocket shawl pocket, on this wrap. So following the line, same from one and from the other side. So I have that pattern, and then double crochet row, and then sew this pocket like that, and here is double crochet row, and then that pattern, and then you have the fringe, and I have 3 groups of 3, and I have also a tutorial how to add fringe. The link just below this video in a description. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.